Hello, dear viewer. Welcome back to Symphony of War with me, Jalanon at Lunar Nebula Gaming. So, I took the liberty of looking through all the tutorials. I think there's some spoilers in there for some of the units, so not entirely blind playthrough anymore. But anyway, let's go into some conversations and get started. And hopefully I have moved my face enough to not block. I'm kind of blocking Barnabas again, but oh well. Barnabas, can you believe it? We're out here doing what we prepared to do for years after I skipped the first little message.
Haven't seen battle since you were a street urchin, Jalanon. Never thought I'd have to pick up the sword again, but it feels like a warm hug from Mother. Can't put a price on that.
How am I doing? Feels like I'm making it up as I go along.
You never really know what you're made of until you're walking the tightrope between life and death on the regular. Haven't cracked under the pressure yet. With that measure, you're right where you need to be. Not too surprised. Remember yourself as a young street urchin?
It's a bit foggy.
That war turned too many kids to orphans. But out of all of them, you showed up at our barracks shining as bright as a star. You just kept on going, even without a single coin to show for it. Puts a pauper above a noble in my eyes any day.
I seem to have everyone fooled then. I have so much doubt about myself. I don't know why you or someone else much more experienced than I just take over. You literally asked for this first episode. Go check it out.
You try that and I'm going back into retirement. All I want to do now is bust some bad guys. Lots easier than having real responsibility. You gotta fight through that doubt, kiddo. No reason for it. Believe me when I tell you, you've got this handled.
Thanks. Guess I'll just have to learn to throw you into the front line first, huh?
If there's a good reason for it, kid.
I mean, you have the horses. So, good enough reason, I suppose. Zelos and Barnabas, Sybil and Barnabas, Jules and Barnabas. Okay. Lots of Barnabas conversations, clearly. What a talker.
Well thought out there, sir.
Looks like I still have much to learn.
Still calling me sir, huh? You know that's no longer protocol, fancy boy. Technically, you're above me in rank.
Donar save us all. How long have you been a Master Sergeant now? Just don't want to sully your name with an officer rank or what?
Yeah, come on now. Can one even imagine the likes of me sitting down at the academy, face buried in books? I'd sooner take a spear through the gut, kid. Nah, I'm an enlisted man till the day I die. Just don't forget me when you're commanding the whole army.
I could never, Barnabas. Alright, Zelos and Barnabas have become friends. Okay, wait, were they not friends before? No, before it was just Jalanon showing up. Interesting. Interesting. So, they don't necessarily show you all of your friends immediately. Okay, well, Sybil and Barnabas. The paladin to be. And the horse guy talking. Okay.
Hey there, Sybil, was it? Jalanon says you're good people, so you're alright with me. Good fighting out there.
Thanks. Hey, right back at you, Mr. Barnabas. Pretty good for an old farmer type.
That's Master Sergeant Barnabas to you, lady.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, just let me know if you need to take a rest. I am a healer, you know.
What the? Sharp tongue on this one.
Hey now, just giving you a hard time. Figured a military guy like yourself would be used to it.
Never was the type to go straight into the jokes. Gotta feel someone out a bit first. You know, wine and dine me before you ask for a kiss.
Ew? Sorry, Mr. Farmer. I'm keeping my options open right now.
What the? That ain't what I meant!
Too easy. Hey, I like you. Let's stick together out there, eh? Seems I'm not the only one with something to learn.
You're gonna be trouble, I can tell. Glad you're on our side.
The jokes. Okay. Interesting. That gave me 8 stars in reward. There was that flash on Sybil's name. My guess is that's when my rank up went through? I don't know. Melmond Sweetham, apparently. There's a hand by that star for some reason. Well met, Sergeant Barnabas. I am honored to fight alongside such a legend.
Get out of here. I ain't a legend at nothing. Nice to hear anyhow.
Begging your pardon, but you have such a strange way of speaking. The grammar and sentence structure seems so free.
Free, eh? Kiddo, not everyone talks all fancy-like as they do at the academy. Where I come from, good old Melmond, everyone sounds like me. You ain't never heard someone from the countryside before?
Fascinating. What is this Melmond? You speak quite fondly of it.
Oh yeah, ain't nothing like home sweet home. Melmond's a real nice town in the Remorg Valley. It sprang up from a farming market for all the wheat and grapes going in and out. I got a few bits of ranch land just outside of town. Been in the Fitch family for years. Best darned horses in the Midlands, I tell ya. I treat them like I would my own flesh and blood.
It sounds so peaceful. What a happy life you seem to have, Sergeant Barnabas. How noble you must be to leave it behind to serve this country.
I appreciate the kind words, but it ain't like that. When I put my horses in for the night and look at my land, always a thought in the back of my mind. Someone's fitting to take it all away. Guys like me can't rest, not in times like these. If old Barnabas kicks off early, I got plenty of cousins who take real good care of the Fitch farm. But ain't none of them can handle a war horse like me, so I gotta do it, kiddo. Know what I'm saying?
I understand, from a certain point of view. I cannot say I have much that makes me feel this way. There is my sister, but she's fiercely independent and does not need my protection. I value life itself. I feel grateful to be given the gift of the senses that I may take in Tahnra's splendor, and the gift of friends most of all.
Whatever floats your boat, kiddo. We all need something to keep the old heart ticking. Be safe out there, eh?
Aw, friendship. Maybe the hand means they became friends? I mean, we became friends with other people and there wasn't a hand there. Okay, well, no more conversations left. I wonder. Anyway. Oh, the arena's open now. Maybe because we ranked up? But first, Tech Tree. What do you have for me? Spellweaver seems pretty good. We can get more leadership, which makes me think we can grow leaders faster, which you can get certain leadership traits as well. So having good leadership traits might be good. Get more mercenary and item trader pools. Yes. That seems very important. We have a bunch of money. Like last time I had 2,000k left and I still could have, you know, maybe used it more efficiently or something. But enemy squads incur a movement penalty when moving between tiles. I do like that. I did learn that heavy units, one benefit to them is they provide blocking to the units behind them at a better rate than other units do. So that is one reason why upgrading them still matters compared to the normal units. But this helps everybody. So I'm going to do that first. The only question is, do I want to try to rush towards one of these higher tier techs? Because if we do crafts and tech, we get all these things, and we get rid of some iron and obsidian costs for all units, apparently. Make some siege cannons. Ooh, and we can get no longer negatively affected by weather. So we get higher tier classes, basically, but CP points or class points you only get from combat. XP you can gain out of combat too a little bit as the game tries to help you keep up with the rest of your friends. Obsidian forging. Okay. So more stuff. Okay, this is how we can get more artifact slots. That seems pretty important. +1 arrows fired. Oh. That also seems pretty fun. This seems to directly go here, right? Does this open that already? Not yet. Unlock 3 more tier 1 techs to unlock. So we have to unlock all of tier 1, it looks like, to get to tier 2. But we need paladins and valkyries for that. Interesting. Still, that seems very important because keeping our people alive is what keeps us in the fight. All cavalry gains max HP. Seems pretty good. Oh, class mastery. Yeah, okay. This just seems like the kind of best overall bonuses, I would say. So, we can get more class mastery faster. That seems very important early on. So we don't have dragon riders yet. Interesting, but we would get that an increased chance to appear as mercenaries. But it costs 2. So everything at tier 2 costs 2, then 3, then 4. That makes sense. So anything else I want to get right now? So we can get charge attacks more easily. That's interesting. I do have a lot of mixed units. So I think the mixed units make sense. We can cause more morale damage. No wait. This seems like a no-brainer. More artifacts for the future. Right now we haven't really been able to buy many, but hopefully that'll change. Hopefully. Let's see. So my guess is... you have Polearm Warrior though. That's pretty good. Lightning Affinity was, I want to say, good at strength and stuff. So the affinities do directly affect stat growths. And Dark Affinity is insane for high power, basically. I'm surprised that's not a healer. So that makes me wonder what she could maybe turn into. Roth. Earth is the most common. It's the least affected by weather as far as I can tell. But it's just like more HP and stuff, so probably not the best archer. Jacob, though. Level 5 Scout. Affinity Water. Has hit and run as well. You tempt me, Jacob. You tempt me to go ahead and buy you without really looking into it further. We do have resources. Yep, we're good. Menace. Truly a menace. High strength. That's interesting. Fire, I think, does give more strength. Guardian makes you more of a defender. Muriel. Where's courage, Muriel? Okay, well, let's check this out first. So more strength and armor, too. Okay, gems. Okay, Flame Saber. Ooh. It costs 2 of your capacity in your squad. And a Salmon of Health. Okay. Oh, we're getting this. Scout's gear, sure. We're getting all the cheap stuff at least. And then Flame Saber. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get that. Okay. So, I didn't go with the tech that let us get more stuff in the trade and recruiting pools yet. So, I might just be overthinking some things. I do want to see what a medic with a dark affinity could become. It's one of the rarer affinities too, apparently. Like, it's something like Earth is the most common, Dark and Light are the least common. Light is very good leadership and stuff. Well, I think I want Jacob. You just seem good, Jacob. Okay, Otto. You're another Polearm Warrior, which we don't have too many of, so you know what, I will just go ahead and get you. We'll save the rest for now, see who is the best in the future. Let's go ahead and check those affinity pools. So let's see, Lightning is good at strength and skill. Okay, so that's probably better for like a rogue, honestly. Yeah, Darkness, as you can see, high strength and high magic gain, but low loyalty and leadership. Whereas Light is high loyalty and leadership. So interesting. So you kind of want light-based leaders, dark-based units maybe. Oh well. And Earth is just a lot of HP, which is good for tanks. Water's good at HP and magic. Minus strength skill though for our horse guy. Maybe we can get like a magic horse person, or maybe the dragons care about magic. Let's not deploy just yet. Sorry, I meant to do this. Form a new squad, I think. Okay, yeah, we can make a squad with like Otto as the leader or Jacob. Otto is higher level, but lower threat. I think we make Otto the leader. And then we add units, like Jacob. And you can block for the people behind you, so that is kind of important where you place stuff. Okay, let's see, which one are you? You are the lightning one. So we actually want the dark one, I think. And we don't want them in the very back because rogues are just terrifying, basically. Do that. And then you... Maybe I do this. Yeah. And then I can't fit anybody else in. Okay. So let's move you to the front. You could block more there. Could move you there. Alternatively, we just remove Jacob. This gives us 30 out of 43. Let's move her here. There. If I put Folk here, that's 40 out of 43. Let's remove you. Then we can give you some weird items. Ooh, 2 weird items, okay. So yes, we can give you the Flame Saber. That is certainly something we can do. More skill as well. Gorilla armor. No movement penalty in woods. Well, that's interesting. Sure. We'll do that. And then, do I give you Flame Saber? I don't know. That seems interesting. Okay. So we got auto. Still want to reorder my squads a bit. Let's see. So you. Now that I know how defending properly works, we're going to do that. Okay, and we're going to move our apprentice as well, I think. Yeah. Do that. So, Jalanon's not getting blocked as well. But that should be okay. Keep our apprentice alive better. We could still add a unit too, maybe. How much do you... Capacity 10. Okay, so no. We cannot add a unit, but we can use an artifact. Like, say, Scout's Gear. Yes, that makes sense. So does this. Okay, we'll do that. That seems just decent overall. I don't think there's any real difference in attack power by being on the front line versus not, as far as I've noticed. The tutorials are great, so I don't think there's that. Nobody's class is high enough yet, as far as I'm aware. You have 153 HP. Could give our apprentice some more stuff. Oh, you do have max class points. So does our medic and stuff. Okay, we'll use same amount of health. A small amount. Okay, so it tells me 6 HP. So that's not terribly much, but it does keep our main guy alive, so I think that's worth it. That's kind of what I do if I don't know a better way to use stuff. Just put it on the main guy and hope it works out. Anything else? So change class. Wasn't you. Oh yes, you. Okay, so we just need iron. So we can make you a spearman. Make you better against cavalry. We can make you a cavalier. Okay. So you automatically cover. Skirmisher can ambush. Which, if we're going to be running around, seems pretty good. Apprentice, that's not what we want on you. You are light affinity, which means you have high leadership in the future. So we either want skirmisher or like archer, I think. Or spearman. This one's pretty simple. Oh wait, with the +2 to skill, it didn't seem to work in the past. Maybe that's because of our CP not being high enough before. Whereas this is pretty easy to do. Spearman, Cavalier, also pretty easy. We got 3 horses from a stable last time. I'm thinking too much. Thinking too much. What do I want? I do want somebody strong against cavalry in this unit, I think. Okay, weapon +6, armor +10. Okay, that's pretty good. Your armor would go down as a skirmisher by 6. So yeah, then that would definitely be more of a hide in the back thing. You get a lot of skill though. Can ambush. Let's go skirmisher. Achievement unlocked, graduation. Hey, you graduated. Congratulations. So, I think the green arrows in the top right area indicate when somebody can actually get upgraded. Ooh, Hospitaler. mobility of cavalry, so we can attach her to a cavalry unit in the future. She gets a bunch of HP. More mobility than the medic. Interesting. Siren. Specialized magician unit. Launches a dark elemental attack. Okay, so now we know that the dark medic can be useful. Okay, chance to stun and or daze the target. Okay, well that sounds cool, but we're gonna go priestess on you, I think. Yeah, that costs gems. What's this 20 magic? Oh, right. The stat actually has the orb. It reminded me of one of the resources for a second there. So you actually gain high weapon damage too, and armor. Well, okay then. Promote. Congratulations, you. Okay, Isolde. Still haven't found a Tristan for you. Let's see. My capacity is 52 out of 56. Has this otherwise done anything? I don't think so. We can promote you to a soldier. Why didn't I see that on the other guy? You were a fighter. The other guy... Oh, he was not a fighter. Okay. That's right. So yes. What do we want with you? You're a fire type, so I think that's more strength. Soldier seems fine. Yeah, you protect with cover too, so I like that. Let's do this. Weapon goes to... Okay, yeah. I like it. Promote! Wonderful. So I might need to move my units around a bit more. Yep. Oof. Okay, so we just moved those two around. Excellent. I think that will be good. Yes, and actually, I might do this because she's less likely to die to random rogue attacks than the apprentice right now. Okay, I think that makes sense. Wow, there's a lot of these to take a look at if you wish. Artifacts on Zelos. Anything not equipped? Are you not equipped? We'll just make this guy one-shot everything with his Zweihander. Alright, nobody to promote there. Jules can promote, it looks like. Alright, Jules. I'll be spending some jewels on you. However, no, Manfred. Okay, Manfred can promote to a horse bow. Ambush and hit and run seems very good. You can make you a magician, which Earth, nah, that's not what we're about. You can turn you into a standard archer, which I think is what we want. Horse bows do sound fun, though. Hit and run tactics also seem great. You know what? Horse bow, I think it is. Armor and strength versus strength and skill and HP. I think we go horse bow. Alright. Yes. Hit and run. And because higher health gain in the future, in theory, that will be fine. Right. Farzin. What can you be? We can also make you a horseman. Affinity water. Okay. Let's do... Hey, your HP isn't great. Which might mean the horse bow makes sense just because we get more HP on you as well. And you get hit and run. I don't know if hit and run will work with this squad. I wonder if that has to be the leader. We have 2 horses left. This only requires some strength, so you know what? I'm going to take the safer route of not using horses up. Okay, and then you... Let's see, you have an Earth Affinity. Mobility of Cavalry. You don't have the strength for being an Acolyte, but I'm sure that Sybil will. Siren we don't care about at the moment. Well, you could become one. We have the gems for it. But I think we go Hospitaller. Okay, Gabrielle. Enjoy your horse. Of course. Alright. And nobody else is ready to promote just yet. Sorry this took so long. So, yes. Now we need to check out saving the game. Just in case anything weird happens in the arena. But I'm basically playing blind, so if something weird happens in the arena, I guess I'll just have to live with it. Bronze arena, silver. So I can't do anything with this yet. Interesting. So I guess we get coins in order to pay our way into the arena or something? Huh. Okay, anything else we want to do? Roth. He has precision. That seems really good for a bowman. Dennis. I mean, yeah. We'll take Roth. And I'll just check if anybody... Who needs another squad member? We have quite a few in reserve. I could make another squad with our other guy. You know what? Sure. You'll be the leader. Form squad. Add unit. Archer. You can go there. And I can't afford to put you in there. Okay. That's Jacob's squad. Okay. Polearm warriors do more damage to cavalry, if I remember correctly. Alright. And then, Who could we add this person to? Zealous? Yeah. Okay. Just keep our people alive. Okay. Alright. I think that's a little bit protected by the archers. A little bit. Okay. Ready to deploy. Am I bothering you? Never. Join me, Jalna. It's a nice little sunset. Do you believe these people are common thugs? What I believe doesn't matter. We're just soldiers right now. Come on, I know you better than that. What exactly do you think the rebels want? They don't know what they want. They're angry and confused, lashing out against order, hoping chaos will improve their situation. All they understand is force, so force they shall receive. Interesting. What do you think they want then? They just want to be heard and understood. The Empire's taxing people to death to pay for the Succession War debts. If we destroy Antares, others like him will continue to speak out and rebel. You know, just as I do, an army of lambs can become lions at a moment's notice. Let's not pretend that compassion will ever result in a lasting peace. If the roles were reversed, if you were the one begging for mercy, do you think you would get it? And so we follow orders, as it is our duty. Makes everything so simple. There's a crimson star out tonight. Haven't seen one in a long time. Oh, so it's not the sun. Okay. It is quite a sight to behold. It's an omen. Of course it is. Every time we've seen the crimson star, something big happens. Really big. Changes the course of history. Think that star is speaking to us, Jalna? Calling upon us to do as Donar would and fix this world? It's just... Yeah, sure. That's probably what it is. Yeah. Thank you for humoring me, Jalna. Dun dun dun. Perimeter of Centurion's Rest, 1st Imperial Army. It seems you've just about cleaned this up. Yes, Your Excellency. The army of Antares is broken. Then it should be a trivial matter to finish the job, yes? The people in the capital are anxious. They crave a swift resolution. Prime Minister, they've dug themselves in deep. If we are reckless in this attack, we risk unnecessary casualties. Uh-oh. Jalanon, was it? You've made a bit of a name for yourself, you know. Some in the army ranks speak of a teal-haired youth who shocked Antares with a dramatic move and put his rebellion to a quick end. Commander Tryon, does he speak for you as well? Must I summon a bit more patience to spare our men?
Their defenses do appear to be formidable, Your Excellency. A more cautious approach would indeed save lives.
As you wish. Just one thing. Do make sure that Jalanon makes it through this battle intact. I see great promise in him. Commander Triad, the field is yours. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I figured it'd be more of an implied threat. Okay.
Your army has been vital to our operation so far. We're going to need shock troops to break inside their stronghold. We'll be right there with you.
Oh, okay. So yeah, there's that whole value this person. Yes, I think we can do it. Of course we can. We've backed them into a corner. They've got nothing to lose and every reason to fight to the death. Chapter 3, Crimson Star. Well, I feel like I've spent so much of this episode doing story stuff that we might call it an episode before we go into bed. Zealous, we've got to reach Antares' base before the Imperial Army.
Why? You want mercy for the defeated, don't you?
Your tale about the Crimson Stars got me on edge. I just have a gut feeling. Come on, you've used that excuse dozens of times with me.
True, Jalanon.
Very well. I think it's time to consider the forced surrender attack. Instead of destroying the enemy outright, we can force a demoralized squad to surrender. Surrender still removes the squad from the battlefield, but allows us to ransom prisoners of war for more funds. Also, I think you need a higher threat in order to make them actually acquiesce to your demands. Try to force the surrender of one of these enemies while they are weakened. I see a very frightened squad in my range right now. Now let's show Casimir's army who's the real elite vanguard of Veridia. Alright then. Okay, deploy limit. Oh, so I have a limit to how many squads as well, which makes sense. We can put out Otto and Jacob as well. I have a feeling we can probably... Yeah, you know what? Let's move. Can I... How do I move you? How? Okay. Oh, okay. I guess I just do it like this. Where is Barnabas? There you are. No? Well, not obvious how to do it. I guess we have to do remove squad or replace squad? Okay. So probably... mission info. We'll do that first. Target turns. Only 6 turns, huh? We want to have no allied Imperial Army squads lost, and we want an enemy squad to surrender. Okay. Alright, you. Organize. No. Who knew? Okay, let's use the mouse this time. It's not what I want. Organize. No. Okay, so... There's bound to be a way to do this. I think I was in the right screen before and somehow progressed it already. But oh well, we've got some units we can do work against. Who is the hurt unit? Okay, so we'll figure that out next time, I suppose, because I'm not seeing many hurt units right now. We'll probably have to split into 2 groups. I'm glad I brought 2 more leaders around with their squads then. And yes, we will see how this goes, dear viewer. Leave a like if you've been enjoying Symphony of War. Subscribe for more gaming videos. Comment below on whether or not you would surrender to the wonderful forces of Otto and Jacob. And have a great day, dear viewer.